Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today this is my favorite fragrances for the month of June. So yes, let's start because I'm already a bit late to film this video and I'm then already a bit late to post it. So the beginning of the month was quite cold here, a bit cooler, let's say. Not cold, but cooler. So yes, at the beginning of the month, so I was craving for, let's say, maybe stronger fragrances. So the first one that I wore is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. So this is a fragrance that I used to wear a few years ago that now I'm wearing, let's say, less and less, but sometimes I'm craving for it. So this was the case at the beginning of the month. So I wore this one. So typically this one has definitely a Chanel DNA. So it has this strong, sharp opening with the citruses. So it has a bunch of citruses like orange, mandarin orange. And for me after that I have some floral notes, but quite hard to detect which one. I believe a hint of rose, of course. And then what I get the most is the patchouli. The patchouli is really strong in that fragrance. So the citruses and the patchouli can be, let's say, headache inducing for me. So this is why I'm wearing that one just when I'm really craving for it. I just regret it because I believe I bought this one maybe a year or a few months before they launched the intense version, and I definitely prefer the intense version, which is smoother and less sharp. It has, I believe, maybe more tonka beans. And yes, but I still like this one. I believe it was my kid who made me buy this fragrance because he really enjoyed it. And I wore it when he was really small, when he was a baby. But now, I wear it less and less, but still from time to time I enjoy to wear it. Okay, my next fragrance is a fragrance by Renier, and it is Kisses Rain. So I really discovered this brand by Lizzie from Rose and Jones. So she talked about these fragrances, and her favorite one is Black Rain. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Black Rain. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes I have issues with remembering the name of the fragrances. Yes, so Black Rain. And I tried Black Rain, Kisses Rain, and some other ones, and Classic. So these three were really my favorite ones. I definitely want a bottle of each of these ones. And so I got Kisses Rain first, because I got a good occasion on this one. So I wore it at the beginning of the month because it was cooler. And this one to me is really lots of almond, like I don't know, this the fragrance that smells the most like almond to me in my collection. So I just have a bunch of almond. I have some floral notes also. I believe it has rose in it, and have the wood in the background. It has also a hint of coffee, so it depends on my skin. Sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. And the coffee is quite sweet. It's quite a sweet fragrance, quite strong. But I really enjoy it when it was cold. So I believe this one will be really great for autumn and winter. But I wore it at the beginning of the month. My next fragrance has also the note of almond in it. And apparently it's quite a polarizing fragrance, I noticed recently. So this is Amwash Sunshine. I saw many, let's say, many polarizing reviews. Let's say people hate it or love it, but to me, at the beginning, it was definitely not a love. This one really grew on me. I was a bit surprised when I smelled it. I thought it smelled weird. It has this, this sweet, like a sweet, fruity tobacco smell to it, for me. So it reminded me of this, like the tobacco that you have in the shisha. I don't know how you call it in English. I believe it's shisha, like in French. This pipe smoke. I don't know how you call it, but and you put this really fruity tobacco in it. So to me, it really reminded me of the smell of that, but not bothering me, let's say. And the more I wear it, the more I love it. So so it has lots of almond, and it has lots of osmanthus also to me. So what I get the most is the apricoty, peachy osmanthus in this fragrance, with a hint of, not a hint, but something floral and tobacco-y. Can you say that? But you have this lots of tobacco, which makes me, which getting me something like almost a suede feel to it, I believe because of the osmanthus and the tobacco note together. So yeah, I really enjoy it. It definitely doesn't smell like a summer fragrance to me, but this is one that I enjoy when it's cooler, let's say for spring, beginning of summer, maybe when it's not too hot, or for fall. Yeah, it smells more, not something you would wear in the heat, but yeah, I really enjoy it. And sometimes I've been seeing myself really craving for it. I love to spray it on my jean jacket, and I love the smell of it on my clothes. So yeah, I love it. Okay, so now I believe we'll go more into the floral fragrances that I wore this month. And the first one is one that I reviewed on my channel, and it is Tears from the Moon. Okay, if I can focus, I can try. Or not, okay. Yes. Okay, so this fragrance was blind buy, and I say maybe if it was not blind buy, maybe I wouldn't have bought it. Let me explain. This one has, yeah, it's really floral, so it has this, it's supposed to have 3 notes in it: peony, lily of the valley, and stephanotis. So I really like the fresh, let's say, a little bit green opening with the rose peony. So this part is really pleasing. I really enjoy the lily of the valley, but I don't know, mixed with the stephanotis, it's giving this shampooy vibe to this fragrance. So to me, this smells more like a designer fragrance, I would say, but still a really good one. I really enjoy the lily of the valley in this one. But in the end, I really like it. It's quite sweet. It's a floral, but it's quite sweet. A bit shampooy, but I like it. I have nothing like this in my collection. So in the end, yeah, maybe it has its place in my collection. So in the end, I'm happy I got it because I wore it a lot this month because I wanted to get, I don't know, maybe fuller impression of this one. And I believe this is more something maybe I would wear for the month of May. Also when it's not too hot, but because I don't see myself wearing this one in the heat. So for May or September, this would be perfect. And completely inoffensive, like you definitely office safe, I would say. So yeah, so far so good. Not a love, but a like, a big like. Okay, now we are going more into the summer, but really my summer fragrances. So the first one is also floral fragrance, and it is Capeline by Yves Saint Laurent. Same thing, yeah, okay. So this one, yes, as it said on the bottle, it's mainly lilies, but let's say salty lilies with vanilla. And I love this fresh with, I don't know, I have lots of freshness from this one. Like fresh air, marine air, salty air with lilies. Like, I don't know, like smelling lilies that would grow in the sand and having this marine smell on it. I don't know, this sea vibe with some vanilla, and it's really beautiful. The first time I smelled it from the cap, and it was almost yeah, the flowers were really indolic. It smelled almost like gasoline from the from the cap. So I was not sure about it, but when I spray it on paper and I spray it on me, it's not the same at all. So I don't know. Yeah, and it also has the note of ylang ylang, and I think that this note is just perfect for summer. In fact, I had a huge period for ylang ylang. I believe I already wore some ylang ylang fragrances last month, and I wore a lot this month again, so you will see the next ones. And my next one is, let's say, an ylang ylang scented fragrance. It is Fleur des Fleurs by Unnu Nomad. So Fleur des Fleurs is the name for ylang ylang because it's supposed to be the flower of the flowers, the queen of the flowers. I don't know. For me, the queen of the flowers, I would say, is rose to me, but this one is the flower of the flowers. So this is ylang ylang. I believe this is the translation of ylang ylang. So this one is a bit citrusy in the opening, but slightly, and it quickly goes into the beautiful bouquet, creamy bouquet of white flowers with ylang ylang. So it has tuberose, ylang ylang, and jasmine, which are beautifully blended together, and I really enjoy this one. I think, yeah, maybe next summer I will I will finish this one, because this is one that I wear exclusively for summer. I love to wear it for a night out, and I wore it a lot in that case, let's say this month. So every time I was going out, this is one that I went for. Yeah, and I love the vanilla in the base. It's really warm, really cozy. So it's, yeah, it has a woody vanilla base also. Really beautiful. I believe this is one of my favorite from the brand, with the Memory Motel. Yeah, I love that one too. My next two fragrances, I believe, also ylang ylang fragrances, and they are really elegant to me. So the first one is New Look 1947. This is hard to tell, but this one definitely smells like a Dior fragrance to me. You know, they have these beautiful, soft, but really elegant floral fragrances in this collection. So they have New Look, they have Souffle de Soie, Jasmin des Anges, Rose Kabuki. So all these fragrances are really beautifully blended, beautifully made, great ingredients, really elegant. I really enjoy this collection, and especially the florals from this collection. So it's a little bit spicy in the opening, but after that I got really this bouquet of florals, but so elegant, so beautiful. So I have ylang ylang, but it is mixed with other florals. So this is not necessarily what I get the most. I have lots of other floral notes like rose, like jasmine, tuberose, with still this vanilla in the background. It's really beautiful. Okay, so my next one is also ylang ylang fragrance, and it is by Guerlain, Embruns d'Ylang. I don't know if I have enough space. Okay, maybe like this. So Embruns d'Ylang is from the L'Art et la Matière collection. I believe this one deserved a bit more attention because nobody really speak about this one. So yeah, this one is a salty ylang ylang. In the opening, it has a slight, let's say, melon vibe to me. I don't know which note is giving that. Maybe it's cologne, or it's giving something almost a little bit aquatic. So you have this C note with the ylang ylang. So I really enjoyed the note of ylang ylang in this one. It has a little bit, it's a little bit spicy with the cloves. And it's really pleasant. The cloves with the floral notes here really gives me a Guerlain DNA, Guerlain vibe to this fragrance. So it's really elegant and classy because it has also some iris and patchouli in the base. With this usual, let's say, creamy vanilla in the base that you have in this collection, which is really beautiful. And yeah, I just enjoy this one on my skin. I really have this salty vibe and have more cloves on my skin. So yeah, it's even more beautiful on my skin than on paper. And yeah, I can just keep smelling it. I really enjoy it. So this is one maybe I would wear more to go to the office, because this one is a bit more elegant, I would say. And yeah, it doesn't smell like a beachy fragrance, I would say, but like a beautiful summer floral. My next one is also a Guerlain, and yeah, you can't talk about floral summer fragrances without talking about this one to me. So this one is Terracotta by Guerlain, and this is the beachy coconutty one, let's say, beachy coconutty fragrance for summer. It has this this tiare flower mixed with the jasmine. You also have ylang ylang in this one, some orange blossom, with also still a creamy but still clean base. So beautiful. Without being cloying, this one is really strong. It's a parfum, I believe, eau de parfum. Oh, maybe, yes. But so strong. Now I'm wondering if it's eau de parfum or eau de toilette. It's saying le parfum, the bottle, but yeah, no, it's eau de toilette. Oh my god. But still for an eau de toilette, this one is really strong. This is one then that I'm wearing not for the day, because when it's so hot during summer, I don't really appreciate strong fragrances. I'm really into more citruses for the day and floral for the night. And yeah, this one I wore it for night out also, and yeah, I just love it. So I believe I would take maybe a decant of this one for my summer holidays. I don't know, but I can't imagine my summer my summer holidays without this fragrance. So let's talk more now about the fresh fragrances that I wore last month, so for the month of June. And the first one, of course, is Paris-Venise. So definitely, like Terracotta, I cannot see myself not wearing this fragrance for summer. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite summer fragrance. So it has this really fresh, sparkling opening, but not sharp, as you have in Coco Mademoiselle, with a cocktail of citrus, a hint of greenness, such a beautiful iris and neroli mixed together with this comforting tonka bean. I love the tonka bean in this one. And I believe it has also ylang ylang. Yeah, I believe the ylang ylang definitely is a note that is quite common in fragrances. I believe you have it. Yeah, you have it also in Terracotta. And it's so beautiful. This is my summer iris fragrance. Definitely smells like a Chanel. Yeah, it has this Chanel DNA, and you really enjoy this collection. But from this one, this is really the one that I wear for summer. And yeah, I recently tried what was it? Paris Deauville, I believe it was Deauville. Yeah, I really enjoy this one. I believe at some point maybe I'm gonna have Deauville also in my collection. Yeah, but for the moment I'm really happy with this one. Just that the bottle is really big. Not sure I will pack it in my luggage. Yeah, we'll see. I think I will film also a video about about packing my fragrances, what I will bring with me on holidays. So tell me if you're interested. I believe I will do something before I go on holidays. So yeah, definitely one I would like to take with me also, and I really enjoyed it this month. My next one is Thé Yulong. So this is one of my favorite tea fragrance, really comforting. So tea to me has really this comforting power, let's say. It's a really comforting note to me. So it has a mix of green tea and black tea. It has also some floral notes, so definitely I detect jasmine. I don't know for the rest. And it has some beautiful citruses on the opening. Can't tell exactly what. Maybe bergamot or lemon, mandarin orange, something like that. And in the base, on my skin, I have more and more iris. I really enjoy the iris in the base mixed with the tea notes and the citruses and the jasmine. So beautiful. I think this may be my favorite one from this collection now. Yeah, this is the one that I wore and that I bought. Was it a blind buy? Maybe. Because I thought, okay, I love tea. I can't be wrong with the tea fragrance. And this one, I enjoy it so much. I'm really happy I got it. Because this is something you can wear in any circumstance, I believe. It's quite fresh. It's comforting. It's something you can wear, I don't know, out of the shower to refresh you. So the only problem is maybe it doesn't project a lot, but at the beginning, yes. But after that, the longevity is okay for me. In the end, I have more something like fresh iris on my skin, but still, for this kind of fragrance, it's not bad. My next one is quite new in my collection. It was a creation by Jean-Claude Elena for Laboratorio Olfattivo, maybe, I don't know. And it is Limone. So he created, I believe, one about lemon, one about bergamot, what else? One about what was the other one with the cassis note? Yeah, mandarin orange, which is really great also. And the last one, there is a new one that he created and that I really want to try is Arancia Rosa. So it's about the blood orange. So yeah, I really want to try this one. So the one that I really enjoyed and that I bought then is Limone. I love the smell of lemon in this one. It's so fresh, zingy. It's sweet at the same time. It's green, sweet, spicy. Really smell like fresh lemon, like the zest of the lemon, like you're cutting a lemon to I don't know, to do your cooking, I don't know, but with some spiciness and sweetness, so a bit tart, you know, it has this tart aspect like in a lemon pie, you know. Just love it. So this one is really refreshing. The only thing is that, yeah, the longevity is really poor, but I don't mind reapplying it. So maybe that's why I've already been using quite a lot for just 1 month. But yeah, but I really enjoyed the smell of it. My next one is another great citrus fragrance. I believe my favorite one, and it is Oda Yuzu. So Oda Yuzu, yes, as the name suggests, by Nicolaï, is based on yuzu. So you have also the notes of petit grain, you have some grapefruit. So I really get the grapefruit in this one. The greenness from the petit grain. It's also really aromatic with the juniper berries. It has some pepper, it's peppery. It smells so good. It's fresh, it's citrusy, it's sharp, it's aromatic, it's classy, elegant. You know, it has this effortless chic vibe to it. It could be a Guerlain or Hermes fragrance to me. It definitely has this vibe. The ingredient smells like really good quality to me. And it has a beautiful woody base with the vetiver. I believe it has also some gaiac wood. So lots of my favorite notes in this one. And I really enjoy it. Completely unisex. Yeah, just love this fragrance. And it has a crazy longevity and projection, which is pretty rare on on the citrus fragrance to be mentioned. And to me, yes, this is just one of the best citrus fragrances ever. So yeah, of course, I've been wearing it. I think I will wear it also for the months of July and August. And let's see if I can bring it also, because it's quite small. But yeah, I'm happy I got this small bottle because it's really practical. It's only 30 ml, I believe. And yeah, just love this fragrance. I have nothing bad to say about this one. And my next citrus fragrance is by Celine, so maybe you can guess also, and it is Parade. So I have this travel spray, which is really practical. As you can see, I'm already killing it. So it's a 15 ml, I believe, yeah, 15 ml. Really practical. But yes, it's good also if you want to give it a try. To me, it's definitely bottle worthy because as you can see, I'm wearing it a lot. I'm really appreciating it, and I believe this may be one of my favorite Neroli fragrances. I've been struggling with Neroli, the note of Neroli, for a while, and I believe I definitely found the one that is for me, because it also has the beautiful note of bergamot mixed with it, and I love bergamot. I think this is, yes, my favorite citrus note. And it has also some vetiver, and I love vetiver. So the mix of neroli, vetiver, and bergamot is what I get the most from this one. It's just so beautifully made. Completely unisex to me also. I think definitely men and women would enjoy wearing this fragrance for summer. It has something also really clean and fresh. So yeah, it has this white shirt vibe, you know, clean white shirt. Yeah, so really like it. I think I'm gonna take this one with me too. Okay, so before talking about my discovery of the month, I just would like to make an update about Habit Rouge L'Instinct. I talked about this one last month. Oh, nice color, the same same color than my nail polish. Okay, whatever. Yes, and I really enjoyed this one when I tried it, and I had some comments saying, "Oh, but how come you love it or you like it?" I heard that it was not good at all, that it was not as good as the other one, and honestly, I didn't remember what the other used to smell like because I smelled them so long ago. I didn't remember exactly, so I went back to store and I tried to compare them and smell again the let's say Habit Rouge, EDT, and EDP. So indeed, let's say that this one, it doesn't feel like it's sharing the DNA of L'Habit Rouge. I mean, if you know L'Habit Rouge EDP and EDT, they are quite, they share a lot. I mean, they have lots of similar notes, they have lots in common, they share a strong DNA, let's say. But this one, it could be a new release from another range, let's say. It could be a new fragrance on its own. I'm not sure it's sharing a lot, and it's quite similar to the other ones. So what this one really reminds me of, the more I smell it, I have a lot of 90s vibe from this one. It's funny. And in the opening, I almost have something green, fresh, but almost like an aquatic freshness in the opening that I don't have in the other ones, which are really giving me this 90s vibe, because maybe I remind aquatic fragrances remind me of this period, because I feel like this is the kind of fragrances I used to smell everywhere around me. So it was after this freshness, this fresh aquatic opening, which is funny to me because when I read the note, I don't know how I'm getting this impression, but still I have lots of greenness, and it's going more and more into the leather and the patchouli vanilla territory, you know, this smooth and warmer territory. But still, I think it's well made. I enjoy it. And the performance of this one are phenomenal compared to the usual Habit Rouge EDT and EDP. Still, I compared the three, and my favorite one from these three is Habit Rouge EDP. Why? Because to me, this one has much more, let's say, Guerlain DNA. I really enjoyed the combination of the rose with the carnation and with the leather. It definitely smells Guerlain to me. And I really like that in L'Habit Rouge. So I don't know, if I had to buy it for myself, I would buy either the EDP that I really prefer, which is warmer, smoother. I really like it. This one, yes, indeed smells more like a modern designer fragrance. But, you know, maybe they want to attract more younger people, I don't know, let's say. So maybe that's the origin of this one, but for sure, if you're used to Habit Rouge and you've been, I don't know, wearing this fragrance for 20 years, I'm not sure you would enjoy this one. But if you're completely new to the range, maybe you would enjoy it. I don't know, just give it a try. Okay, so my first discovery of the month is a fragrance that is not new at all, and it is Acqua di Parma Colonia. So I've tried many other versions, I believe, of this fragrance. Colonia Futura, I don't know how many fragrances they have, their specific collection or so, the black one. I've tried many fragrances from this house, and I've never tried let's say, the first one. Maybe it's the first one, I don't know, it's by the name, it sounds like the classic one. And I really enjoy it. Maybe it's leaning a little bit more masculine, I will explain you why, but I love the citruses in this one. They smell like really great quality to me. Beautiful, fresh, sparkling citruses in the opening. I love that. Definitely there's bergamot, citruses, lemon. I love it. And I love the lavender in this one also. Really comforting. Definitely smells like a cologne, but yeah. The verbena is also a note that I really enjoy, so this is what I get the most, the verbena, the citruses, and the lavender. And in its evolution, I have more and more something woody and clean. It's a really clean fragrance that's leaning into the barbershop fragrances, definitely. Which is maybe less my taste and maybe more masculine, I would say. But I would definitely see men enjoy this one, and I wore it also, and I really enjoyed it. Just, you know, this clean, musky, soapy aspect, because it smells really soapy to me in the end. is less my taste, I would say, but still it's a really great fragrance. Smell maybe a bit more mature, I would say. I wouldn't smell it, I don't know, I would imagine more, maybe a more mature man wearing this one, but still I wore it and I enjoyed it. So yeah, still really, really great. Okay, and my last discovery for the month, so it was a brand. It was the brand of Orto Parisi. So this is the first time I tried this brand. I bought a fragrance online and I could ask for some samples and I say, okay, I've never tried this brand. I know that you're selling it, so please send me some samples from the brand. And they sent me, I don't know, maybe 9, 10, yeah, 10 samples from the brand. So I don't know if it's the whole, all the fragrances, but yeah, there are some that I really enjoyed and I was quite surprised. So the first one is, so that's really, really small sample. I don't know if I may have only 1 drop left, so I will try to get the scent to, yes, to remind me of this one. So let me put it on the paper. Yeah, so the first one is Megamar. And what I get from this one is a really salty skin, sunny vibe from it. Like, it's not smelling that fresh, I would say, but really mineral. Like I don't know, a rock under the sun. You know, it has this mineral, sunny smell. Or your skin when you're going to the beach. You have kind of that smell on it. Or even when you're ironing a shirt, you know, you have this heat has a smell to me, and this is the smell of heat to me, with something mineral that reminds me of the sea, of the beach, and it smells like the dunes, the sand dunes. It has this sand smell, and it's smelling also like the plants that you find in the dunes. So yeah, like chardon. How you say that, chardon? I don't remember, but chardon, like the immortel. Yeah, all these plants that you find in the dunes, and it's quite realistic. I really enjoy it because it reminds me of the Atlantic coast, and the longevity on this one, on paper at least, it's a phenomenon. I don't know for real for how long it smells, but it has a good projection and lasts for ages on paper. So on skin I was not really able to try because, as you see, I had just a few drops from this one, but so far so good. This one to me is a good one. The next one that I enjoyed also, so I have just a few drops left again, and it is Terroni. So I don't know what it's supposed to, yeah, by the name, I suppose this one is supposed to smell like the sea. This one may be like the earth. Okay, so let me try to get this drop to tell you what it smells like. Okay, so from this one, I really get this smoky, earthy vibe. Not earthy as green, but more something warm, earthy but warm and smoky. Like some dry chops of wood that you would burn and, you know, mix with the earth. And it's reminding me also of the autumn season, so it has something like chestnut. I really love the smell of all this mix, like dead leaves, I don't know, burnt copper of chops of woods and earth. I don't know. It smells like autumn to me. I really have the impression of walking into the forest in autumn. I almost see the colors of the leaves, like the greenish leaves and not the greenish, the reddish, yellowish leaves that are almost falling. So I really have a picture when I smell these fragrances. This is really what I enjoy with them. And I really like it too. Yeah. Okay, my next one is Seminalis. I don't know if you can see it. So I was a bit afraid about this one because by the name I thought, okay, what is it again? I hope it was not something like a Sécrétion Magnifique that I don't like at all. And this one, I was surprised. It was quite mineral, a bit lactonic, comforting, almost smelling like skin, I don't know. It's quite inviting. It has something clean, but a bit dirty at the same time. I don't know how. It's really hard to explain, but in the end, I really enjoy it. Even if I usually don't like lactonic fragrances, but it has a hint of something mineral and lactonic, but I enjoy it. Yeah, this is maybe not something that I would wear, but I don't know. This one, I just like it. And the last one is the stronger one, I believe, is Kuyum. I don't know how you pronounce that. I was a bit afraid also by the name of it because, yeah, you know, with this concept, strange concept, I was afraid it was smelling like body odor or something. I don't know. But apparently Kuyum is for leather, that we say cuir in French. Yeah, I'm afraid because yeah, it looks like the French name for ass, so I was afraid it was something like that, but no, not at all. And this one is quite potent, but strong. It's so beautiful. I love this one. I believe that's my favorite one. So it has also something smoky, green, so green, a bit resinous and leathery. Yeah, smoky, leathery, resinous, green. This is how I would describe this one. Yeah, I was wondering if it didn't have juniper berries or something like that again. So I love the leather and this green note. It smells almost like pine to me. Really love it. And it has a woody base, comforting base that I enjoy. I don't know, it has something really addictive. I really love this one. I believe I could be able to wear it for maybe more fall or winter, but it's strong. It has almost something a bit gasoline in it, but that I really like. That's strange. Yeah, I think it's just great. I don't know what's the real inspiration between these fragrances. Tell me if you know, because I heard some weird stuff about them. I can tell you, maybe it's Teroni. I heard it was supposed to smell like dirty underpants, but seriously, if you have dirty underpants that smell like that, yeah. Okay, sorry, I didn't have, I had no battery left. I believe maybe this video was too long. So, but I'm finished. So these were my favorites of the month. I hope you enjoyed them. Tell me what you've been wearing for the month of June, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!